Warning, this podcast, website, and associated social media accounts are intended for audiences of legal drinking age. We do not advocate overconsumption or the abuse of alcohol. Never drink and drive, drink responsibly. And please remember to always take what we say with a grain of salt. After all, we are just some dudes with some brews.
We started out by crawling out from under the thumb of the man. The lovers of God with dad bods, just trying to feed our fam. Go sit right there and grab a beer, you know just what to do. Throw it back, get hammered, and listen to Dudes and Brews. So Drake and Kanye put out those two albums back to back, like week in, week out, like 1 week and 1 week the other.
Yes. So
I did check them out,
album.
and Doda, something. I think it was after his mom or something. I don't know.
That's the Kanye's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I checked it out because, I mean, I'm going to check out music. I like music, and it's all over the internet, so
Dude,
I got to see what the hype's about.
I got to be honest, I mad respect for that, because, like, I'm not, you drop, like, a genre of music on somebody and say, hey, yo, that new Drake album is fire. You don't know how well it's going to be received.
Right.
So you're like, and you knew exactly what I was talking about. And this is...
Yeah, have you seen the album cover?
I have not.
It looks dumb. It's got, like, 8 different ladies on the front of it. I'll have to...
Can I be honest? I've always felt like Kanye's been, like, overhyped.
A lot of people have said that. Like, people say that, like, Drake, his stuff is for the average person.
Yeah.
And it's got, like, club vibes.
Mm-hmm.
While
that is the album cover.
Is it pregnant ladies though?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was pregnant ladies though. I thought pregnant ladies was like a...
Have you not seen that they did this as a man?
Come in and get out of the camera.
Okay, sorry.
Sit down.
Celebrity stand in.
Larry's getting something crazy together for us that we're going to experience later.
What's this? Nothing Was the Same. That's not the album cover?
No, it's this right here with all these pregnant ladies.
It confuses me.
So this is a different album.
Oh, that is a different. Okay.
Yeah. So this is his latest album. Whatever it's called, I forget what it's called, but
well, what I've heard.
Of it's Certified Lover Boy. So he's got his stuff it's really good for radio, really good for the club.
I agree.
But for me personally, not a big fan.
Thank you, sir. This one, what are we doing here? All three? Okay. All right.
All right, we're just sitting down this orange juice.
I'm already vibing on the color, the
This
aromas.
is throwing me off.
I'm ready to start dropping.
Okay,
yeah.
But what Kanye does is he does stuff that is extremely well produced, I would say.
Okay.
Really well produced stuff. Some people would say overproduced. So he does do things that I would say are outside of the box.
And that in and of itself is an art.
Right. And that's why some
Production,
people say that it's overhyped because
overrated.
it's not something that you can just jam to on the radio.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
He does have some stuff though, like Jesus Walks. I can jam to that song.
I couldn't get behind the new album that last album he dropped with Jesus Walks. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Walks was the old one.
The last one he dropped. Yeah.
I don't know what
you didn't like the blue one?
I didn't.
Oh, dude, that's the only Kanye music I've ever liked.
Maybe I didn't give it enough chance. Again, I felt like he's just been overhyped, overrated, even before he came out.
He came out
as a Jesus freak, you know.
Oh, dude, he's been claiming that for a while, but
yeah.
that was the first album where
supporter.
he made the attempt to represent Jesus.
Yeah.
Everything else, he's been claiming to be a Jesus freak for a while, and then producing trash.
Even pre and post, like I have the same lack of appreciation for his style, and his music. Now,
he's
Drake's
definitely got a unique style, dude. But it's funny you said he's well produced because he was a producer. He started off as a producer,
for sure.
So that's his.
So he has that's
his niche.
His focus is to be outside the box,
right?
And whenever you focus on being outside the box, it's gonna be so foreign that
he's like a hipster. He's like a hipster for rap, where he's like, I want to be different than everybody else.
Original
that's
rap
what
hipster.
Going for.
Yeah.
Right. We should pitch that as his next rap album title.
Original
rap hipster. Or Ripster.
But yeah, his first album was
like Napster.
His first album was good. the College Dropout.
Your jeans.
Yeah.
This album here, the College Dropout was actually really good. This is the one that had
Through
Jesus
the Wire,
Walks.
and it had Through the Wire, which was his hit.
Yep.
Okay.
But you don't know Jesus.
Yes.
Walks.
I just
God,
I can't get
trying to bring me down.
Trying to bring me down.
Trying to bring me down.
What?
I don't know. I just couldn't. It's too like I don't know, man. Kind of instrumental, like
That's
just,
different though. If you heard
No,
that, you'd probably
this is
like
way
that. You'd
different.
probably like that album, dude.
You would jam to Jesus Walks like you've heard.
I've heard it. I've listened to it.
Gold Digger.
Yeah,
Gold Digger's a good song. I mean, that's when he would do rap, and then he
both
got
of
weird.
Those songs kind of have that kind of repetitive the bump 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 like over and over and over.
Jesus Walks does have that bump.
Yeah.
Bump.
Yeah,
Dude, there's a song with Brand New. So Brand New has a song. I wish I remember
Like
the name of it.
the band Brand New.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard of their song about Jesus? It's like Jesus drives the dun da dun. What did you do those 3 days you done?
a song I can
You
vibe
guys
to.
don't know that song?
No,
Ah.
No, I only know.
It's a mashup though. It's a mashup with that and
I like
Jesus
mashups.
Walks.
Oh, cool.
It's not like official. It's like something like fans made.
I have not heard it.
It's not too bad.
I'll have to listen to it. We won't be able to play it on here, but
Yeah, brand new mashup, brand new Kanye, Jesus Christ Walks. Yep.
Okay.
I'll have to check
Yeah, I'll have to
check it
check
out.
that
I
out.
like Brand New. Like they're fun, but I only know stuff from that one album with the space guy on it.
Yeah, it's the album right after that. It's the one where like Satan and Jesus battling or something's the name of it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
But yeah. But anyways, and then now back onto the Kanye talk. What about that 808s CD? The one that's like sounds all 80s,
808s
like
and Heartbreaks.
808s and Heartbreaks. That one was cool, dude. And I feel like Kanye's been trying to recreate some of that magic. Now, every song from that album is not good.
Okay.
Just like if I'm gonna say how many songs of Kanye's I like, I would probably say less than 4.
How many albums total? Oh, yeah.
Songs.
Those songs, yeah, okay.
That I can get behind and
Yeah.
like. Now
I'm with you
that
on that
Blue
one.
album was good though, dude. I
Okay.
like almost every song on
I'll
that.
go back and check it out.
His
The
gospel
actual
album.
gospel one. He claimed he had gospel one before that, but it's trash. But that actual gospel one was pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember like I saw a music video of one of them, and it was like him on an airplane,
I don't know.
and he like gets up and walks around and starts singing the song on the airplane. It's really weird, and like, but everybody on the airplane is like a part of a choir, so they like sing the choir part.
That's
of
probably
the song.
that's all of his new stuff is with that choir.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, because I think he would do like a Sunday service like every Sunday at his house.
It's not. It's an actual church that he's built.
Oh, is that what the church?
But
Oh,
it's
okay.
called Sunday service. Which
Oh,
is
really?
funny you call it that.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Yep.
I mean, you just can't get any more ironic.
just call it Sunday
Yeah.
service. I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard him on Joe Rogan's podcast.
I couldn't listen to it.
You couldn't. Dude?
Really?
He was. I couldn't listen
He's
to him.
out there, dude. He's
Yeah.
out there.
He's
but
so
it's
full
really
of
good.
himself.
He's full of himself.
I
sure.
can't. I couldn't do it.
Where's
I
that
tried.
humility, bro?
Well, I
Where's
mean,
that-
you're not gonna find that in an artist,
Yeah. that's
unless
true.
it's a struggling artist that no one's buying their stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you get famous
out of all of his
You don't
albums.
get famous from humility.
True.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
They just
true.
that's kind of like
It's
the opposite.
Yes.
I don't know.
Humility is the opposite of fame.
When I saw the Black Keys on Joe Rogan, I thought it went well. I didn't think that they were super full of themselves. I thought that they did a
Well,
decent
That's a whole.
job.
That's a.
We're talking
Kanye
about
level.
levels of humility.
Yeah.
We're talking about fame and versus like general like humility.
Yeah.
And if you're famous, there's a level of pride in there.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
can
don't,
see that.
you know, the humble person says, no, I don't want to do this. I can't take credit.
Right.
It's the opposite.
And you're also saying that Kanye's on a different level.
He's
Yeah,
on another
a
level.
different level. Yeah.
He's on
Outer
outer
space.
space level.
Yeah.
Yes, when it comes to just pride and thinking,
Yeah.
you know, wild thinking.
So speaking of space juice, what kind of space cocktail did you pour us here,
good
man?
transition.
Yeah,
so
good
what we're gonna do
transition.
here, it's a special. So you guys know how much we like Martin House's wildness, right?
They're
That's why we
kind of
like 'em.
wild and crazy guys.
Wild and wacky. So what we're doing
Yeah.
tonight is a mystery wild and wacky sour fest from Martin House. All 3 of these beers are
Cool.
sours.
All right.
I
Sweet.
figured we were gonna rate them based on which one do you like more, and then can you guess what they are? They're all
Ooh.
sours, but can you guess
Like the flavors.
what's that wacky zany
Alright.
flavor they're going for?
All right, so which one are we going with first?
I'll let you guys choose.
Are
'cause
we gonna go-
I know all of
Well,
them.
let's.
so-
Do you want to go
I'm gonna-
dark to light?
That's a good. Yeah.
yeah,
good
let's do
plan.
dark.
Dark to light. That's what's closest to me anyway.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
This is more of a purple, right?
Yeah. Looks like that purple.
It's that purple.
So when I
space
look
purple.
at it originally,
Ooh,
Um,
smell it.
Whoa.
I
did.
think like the color makes me think cherry, maybe cranberry, just based on the color.
Get a
okay.
smell and tell me if that confirms your thoughts.
Mm.
Yep, I already know what this is, and I'm not gonna like it. This is fake grape.
You think it's
I can
fake?
already smell the fake grape.
You
I
think
don't
it's
like
he
grape.
thinks it's fake.
I don't like
It's
fake
sour.
grape flavors, like any kind of like grape candy or grape drink, anything that's outside of
Drink?
actual.
Sipping that scissor.
It reminds me of that Dave Chappelle stand-up. He's like, I want that purple drink. You know, he's talking about the Sunny D commercial. And the
Oh,
black
yeah,
kid
I
comes,
had
he's like,
to look
"We
it
got
up."
some purple stuff, some grape, you know.
Man,
He's
yeah,
like,
look
I
it
want
up.
that purple.
When the last time that we talked about it, I had to look it up.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is hilarious. I can't put this on the podcast because it's not PC, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, he like puts his hands on his knees because I remember the commercial from Sunny
So
D. He's
good.
like, what we got in here, guys? And then they all want that nasty, like, who drinks Sunny D?
Oh no, that's not the type. When I go look for orange juice, it's not Sunny D. But
So far, you feeling this? A thumbs up or thumbs down, I guess.
well, you know where I stand with sours in general, bro. I'm pulling up. I'm gonna use a little bit of a handicap for me. I'm gonna pull up Martin House and
Oh, you're
see
gonna
what
try
kind
to
of
see what
sours
their
they
sours are, oh,
Bro,
man.
that's
You're
cheating.
cheating.
Is that
You're just trying to
cheating?
figure out the flavors.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to guess what these
No,
are.
you just guessed the flavor.
Okay, you said you
So
called.
I think this is grape. Right from the beginning, I think it's grape. You don't have to tell us yet. The flavor, it's not bad. It's
Mhm.
not as fake as I thought it was gonna be. It's a good sour though. I don't think it's as sour as your face made it seem like. Your face
Straight
said
up,
you
like,
just sucked on a sour pickle, or
pickle
something.
juice. Yeah, great man. I was going cranberry until you called grape, like some
All
sort
right.
of cranberry.
And we'll let you cheat before I tell you what it actually is.
Okay. all
No,
right,
no, but I
that'll work.
am thinking of what beers that they've put out, and a grape one has been put out recently.
Oh, okay.
I don't recall a cranberry. Now, granted, I don't know all their beers,
Yeah,
but I do follow them on social media.
I can see grape, well, especially with the color. Like, I can see a grape that being grape.
We're
Okay.
gonna go to this. This is tangerine. What is this?
We're going tangerine next.
Or
Let's
what's
get
the
a smell.
color?
From your smell, what do you think it is?
I don't know. The color makes me think
Yeah,
it's.
don't-
did
don't
they
call it
mix
out yet,
it
Joe.
with?
I
It's
can
like-
smell it.
So I'm looking at the color, and you know how weird Martin House is. It makes me wonder if they put a bunch of pink Starburst into their brew.
Oh,
Ooh, pink Starburst,
Wow.
huh?
Like that's just what the color says. Let me get the whiff. Hold on. I know this smell. I know
I
this
like
smell.
this one.
Hold on. The
Okay.
smell is. Tell me this doesn't smell like Smarties. Like smell it
I
again.
was thinking almost like, I don't know. I'm
Like sweet
honeysuckle kind of. Yeah,
Honeysuckle.
like,
No, but the smell.
What's that? Like dragon? That jackfruit? That dragon fruit?
That's just so funny to even make like a honeysuckle. Joe would probably like it because he always likes
Yeah.
those flower beers.
Yeah,
He'd probably
Yeah.
like a good
I like
honeysuckle.
a good flower beer.
And they did do a honeysuckle one.
Did they?
Yeah, it's got like a little
Good, I don't-
little like
Ooh, this
like a
one's more
hummingbird on
sour.
it.
Really?
So I haven't
that
tried
one-
it yet, but when I smell it, I smell like a Smartie or like a sweet tart. I smell like a what kind of texture is that? Like a powdery
Oh, I do.
kind of.
Oh, it's the What are those called? The stick candies?
is it sweet? Oh, you're thinking
The
pixie stick.
Pixie stick.
It kind of
Pixie
does
stick.
taste like a pixie stick.
Yeah.
So I'm just smelling that. I'm smelling that like powdery.
Oh, have you not tasted it yet?
No, I'm just
Taste
smelling the
it,
powder.
bro.
It's like I
Leave
can
it on
smell
that
the powder.
aroma description for 5 minutes. Taste the beer.
Bro wants to talk aromas. That's all. He's like busting your chops about it.
Dude, I get nothing but pixie sticks now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. when
All
I
right.
tasted
And
Pixie
it
stick.
is more sour. I will give it that, but Pixie Sticks is good.
It's really good.
This is
Oh.
actually good.
It's not bad. Yeah, sweet tart or pixie stick.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
not
say
a big.
sweet tarts.
I'm not a big sour fan either. But
Yeah.
I wanted to try all of their because
For
I
sure, dude.
I don't get a lot of Martin House, and we got these in town.
Yeah, I would say sweet
Yeah.
tart. I don't know that they made a sweet tart beer, but that's what it makes me think of.
It does.
All
I
right.
moved on to what do you call that, Sunny D?
Last but not least, that Sunny D.
Nah, this is that tang. Like did
Like
you
that
ever drink
orangutan?
Tang?
Yeah.
I remember.
Tang gets a kick in the mouth.
Yeah.
Or in a glass.
Was that what you pour in and mix it up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tang?
That's
Oh,
exactly what this
man.
looks like, right?
It
It's like
does.
garbage. Anything that's powder and you add
It's
water
terrible.
is not
Yeah.
good.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But I still
Terrible.
drink it.
All right, let's check this aroma. Yeah, that's
I
Tang,
get
bro.
nothing out of it. Hold
I'm
on.
feeling Tang. I know what this one
Yeah.
is, and I still think it's Tang.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's Tang.
Tang, bro.
I mean, it's the drink of the astronauts.
Mm.
Like, isn't this the one that they brought to space?
Oh,
Tang?
Did they?
I think so.
They could have brought any drink to space, and they brought Tang.
Tang. Why?
I think so.
Why? It's like
Hell, I don't know.
no. I'm like Larry. You could brought anything, and you chose Tang.
You could have brought Nestle Nesquik. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna bring something to
Milk.
space,
Mhm.
I guess if it has to be powder form, I guess Nesquik. Because I was gonna say Yoo-Hoo's better than Nesquik.
Well,
but
Nesquik, you had milk, not water, though.
True. Yeah.
that's true.
But why does it have to be a powder? What do they drink in space? Do they
I mean,
not
you can
drink
do powdered
water?
like A&W root beer, powdered Coke.
That
do
sounds
powdered.
awful.
No, I mean, they're
You
really
just-
not that
you just
bad.
add
You buy
some
the
water?
little packets, 7 Up.
What?
Yeah. You buy
Is
the
it the real thing?
It's a real thing. The kids love them. My mom gets those little powdered. They're in a powdered form. You pour in a water bottle and it tastes just like Sprite or 7
Oh
Up.
man,
It's
I
just
know.
flat.
that sounds awful.
So you pour it into like some like soda water. What do you call it?
No, just regular
Carbonated
water.
water.
Hey, the
Yeah, but
kids
that's not what it's
sparkling.
called.
The kids haven't figured it out yet. They seem to love it. Just don't tell them.
I ain't
You're
gonna say
missing. You're
anything.
missing carbonation.
You're right. I taste tang.
I will say each one is equally sour, but each one offers a different kind of like mouthfeel or taste,
Yeah.
flavor profile. Each one has its own. I love this flavor profile.
So I will say the second one I think was the most sour. The other two I think
the
I
first
think
one
are
by far
equally
for
to
me.
I think I think it caught you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you, dude. I think this one's more sour too. This one's got a stronger taste. This one's more soothing.
Yeah,
is.
It is.
Like I
It's-
could see myself like
smoother, creamy.
you know, riding like a marathon, like doing a triathlon.
That's
And
not
then
what
and
I
then
thought
at
you were
the
gonna
end,
say.
at the end, they have like a nice pilsner for you, and you push it aside. You go, I want that tang.
That rocky, yeah, that rocky. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I was
No,
thinking,
because
like,
they actually do have that at some places after like a 5K or
Yeah.
something.
The
you get a
Spartan
beer.
one.
They hand you a beer.
Yeah.
No, I've seen it at just regular old 5Ks if they're sponsored by the
Oh
right
yeah,
people.
5Ks too.
mm.
But the Spartan one though is like famous because you like. I think don't you wear like a Spartan hat at the end? You
Well,
get a Spartan
I
hat and
think
a
you
big
get at least
glass,
you
and
get
you
a-
act like Spartans.
Oh, what up?
you act like
Maybe,
beasts.
people in the
like
face?
300, like Spartans from the movie
Yeah,
300.
because
okay.
it's, dude, have you seen that what they do in those Spartan races?
Yeah, it's insane.
you have to carry people over walls and like work as a
Yes.
team and like go under barbed wire. Get
I've only heard of
guns
it.
are shot over your head.
Is it similar to like a Tough Mudder?
Yes.
Maybe I'm thinking Tough Mudder.
Mhm.
It's almost the same thing actually.
Is it?
Although I've seen like the actual Spartan races, they have those cool bandanas that say like Spartan race on them. That's
Yeah.
It's really neat though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're almost the same, but I used to fool myself into thinking I'm
I
gonna
could
do one of
it.
those
Yeah,
one
I'm gonna
day.
do one. I'm gonna do it one day.
Now I've kind of come to terms with no.
There it is, the actual Spartan helmet.
Yeah, look at what they wear
Look
at
at
the
that.
end.
Oh, this does remind me of like
I
a,
think
it's
it's cool.
similar to a Tough
Do you know?
Mudder.
It reminds me of CrossFit Extreme. This is what people in CrossFit do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See how like there's a thing where you have to carry like a 50-pound bucket. Look
Yep.
at that wall.
Look,
You have to
she
help your
literally-
team over that wall.
I was like, did that? Yeah.
and it's muddy.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
this-
I feel like I'd get there and be like, guys, it's over.
I'm done.
This is
I'm
like
not gonna make it.
Yeah, leave me
This is-
behind.
a Tough Mudder
Look at
mixed with like
that.
CrossFit.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
she running through fire?
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Like I know I was kind of being facetious when I said guns fired over your head, but that you get the point.
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
ridiculous.
Well, like I can imagine like crawling under barbed wire. That's where the guns would come into play.
yeah, it's
like, I
actually
guess.
like
That's what they do
it
in the
looks-
military.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Right.
it looks military, like
But
military.
fire.
Yeah,
You'll know what the finish line.
They make you eat an egg, like a duck embryo.
What is it?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Turns into fear not.
No, because that's an actual thing that people eat over in like Asian countries. What's
Yeah,
it
they eat it in
called?
the Philippines.
It's
duck
not.
sauce.
I know it's.
No.
I know what you mean because whenever I was going to the Philippines, they like ask like, "Hey, what do you want to eat?" And they like, and then I'm like, "I'll eat anything. I'll eat local stuff." And then they suggested that,
A duck embryo.
and then but it has a special name for it.
Yeah, there's a name for it.
And then once I looked it up, I said, "No, I will not eat that." But they were just trying to be funny because they
It's called
knew
balut.
Baloo because they knew us Americans aren't gonna eat that crap.
Let's see what you
I mean,
got.
look at it. You literally imagine you go up to a little cart like a hot
Balut.
dog cart, and then you get those instead of a hot dog.
That is
Yeah, you get balut.
absolutely
Balut.
horrifying.
I know, like you chew on the beak.
Like it's like a half egg, half like duck.
Look, there's a forking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, just scrambled egg, just scrambled duck.
No,
eggs.
so
Isn't
that
it
one looks
scrambled?
uncooked. Normally you have to cook it. If
It
what I
still
understand.
looks like that though.
Well, no, I don't think it looks that bad.
it's terrible.
But yeah,
disgusting.
it doesn't look like something I
Who
would
thought
eat.
that was a good idea?
People that I guess some guy didn't. Some guy was making this is. I can imagine this is what happened. Like legitimately, some guy was gonna make some boiled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Realized that he mixed a batch of like fertilized eggs in there, and then come out and cracked it open and goes, "Well, I'm not gonna waste it." Eats it and goes, "This is the greatest egg in the world. Let's sell it."
That's literally the thought process when you open fertilized egg. It's
Well,
like,
I
oh,
mean,
This is
I'm
the
not gonna
greatest thing
waste
in the
it.
world.
Might as well eat it.
Well, no, like
If you're hungry.
in some countries, like it's the difference of eating today and not eating. It's like, oh
Well,
crap, I
that's-
messed up. Well, I have to eat it, otherwise I don't eat for 3 days.
Hey, when your life's on the line, I mean, eat an embryo.
Yeah.
Or eat a duck.
So back to Tang.
Yeah.
During the Depression, people were hiding off in the woods and crawling out and grabbing eggs out of duck nests.
Yeah. But yeah,
Back to Tang.
So this, I would say, I don't even know if I'd say orange. I'm gonna call it an orange
Oh
sickle.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it's an orange sickle. Is what
That's
they're
a
trying
good description.
to imitate.
Yeah. It's a good
This
description.
is an orange sickle. I don't remember what I said these other ones were. So this first one I said was grape, orange sickle, and we said sweet tarts,
Pixie sticks.
Pixie Six,
Yep.
sweet tarts. So
Yes.
that's what I think. What do you think the first one was?
I taste the grape.
Grape.
Yep, I taste the grape, and then I'm going pixie stick on the second and tang on the third.
All right, so then which one? We'll do this. Which one did you guys like the least out of the three?
Let me go back to the.
Now that I'm trying it again, it's this first one.
Really?
Yeah.
That purple.
It wasn't bad, but when I tried the other ones were definitely more satisfying.
What's funny is that was my favorite before.
Yeah.
Because I've been sitting on these 6-packs for a while. I saved these 3 beers from these 6-packs from like.
Sorry, it took so
months
long to
ago.
get this studio back to
No,
running.
that's all right. But I'm just saying, so I forgot what they taste like. But when I drank them before, that's the one I like the most. But I'm kind of digging Tang.
Yeah, me too. That's how
So
I
you
feel
like
about it.
Tang or
Uh-huh.
the most though? Which
Okay,
one do you
the
like
least.
the least?
I'm gonna say grape as well. It's my least
Okay.
favorite.
So you guys disliked grape the most,
And the
Yeah.
Tang was the best.
and
Oh.
it is actually blackberry cobbler.
Oh wow. Okay.
Can I see that can? This
All
is
right.
awesome, by the way.
It is an awesome
That's a
can.
cool
I
can.
love Martin House cans. They're all fun.
Brewed with graham crackers and lactose. I imagine there was lactose in probably all of these, but I don't taste the graham cracker.
Yeah, I didn't either. I can taste the
This is awesome,
blackberry, but blackberry is kind of one of those that
I think me knowing that there was a grape one out, I think threw me off more than anything. Because now that you say blackberry, I can taste it. I'm like, yep, that's exactly what
okay,
that is.
good.
Wow.
So I'm glad
Because I
vanilla.
smell it now and I can smell vanilla.
So then, out of the other two, which one did you like second place? Can you guys agree on a second?
Pixie Sticks was second place.
Yeah, I'm saying pixie stick for
Or-
second place. Yeah.
I've seen this can, but I don't know what it is.
It is bubble gum. Smell it. Smell it. Tell me it doesn't smell just like a double bubble.
I taste it now.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on.
That's what we're calling.
Yep,
pixie
that's what it
stick.
is.
Yeah.
It smells just like that.
It smells
that,
like
that
fake gum.
Like when you go to the bank when you were a kid, and then
Yes.
they see
Yeah.
that you're a kid in the back seat, and they send it through that tube. and they're like,
Yes.
"Shoo."
Yeah.
Send you a
I
piece of
always got the
gum.
one that was like that red and blue package.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Mhm.
Is it
Bubble
it's-
was it bubble
is that-
yum?
Is that double bubble?
No, that's double
I
bubble,
think
right?
it's double bubble.
Okay.
I don't know. Now I'm getting confused. There's one that's like cheap and has ridges in
That's
it.
it. Yeah.
And then there's one that's square that. Yep, it's double bubble.
Oh
That's
my
what
gosh,
it reminds me of.
Yeah.
That's that bank
That's the
gum.
one. Yes, that's in
Yeah.
through the tubes.
Double
I
bubble.
like the grape double bubble.
I
Dude.
can't stand
That
fake
was the
grape.
hit.
I'm like you. I'm not a huge fan of fake grape. So Spark sells grape, and that's my least favorite. But this is double bubble all the way.
So now that you say it,
Okay.
that's what I'm smelling. I
I
don't know
know.
why my mind is getting mixed up with
They're hard to call out.
like
That's why
the
I was like, dude,
fakeness.
there's no way I'd be able to call these out.
Yeah, this one's really cool. I've seen this can. I've just never tried it.
That's the one I was most excited about trying.
Did you guys
Check
ever,
that out.
when you as a kid going in for your teeth cleaning, did y'all ever get those? What was that? The fluoride on the uppers and lowers that they had the double bubble flavor.
That
That's
would make
what I
me
just
want to
got.
throw up, dude.
Not at all.
That's what they had.
Yeah.
They
didn't
would
add-
give you the the fluoride
Yeah.
where they put them in. It was a double bubble
Dude,
flavored.
I was
Larry is
trauma.
struggling right now.
I was traumatized by that as a kid.
No,
Yeah.
we were on Struggle Street. I didn't get my teeth cleaned as a kid. We didn't have the money for it.
Man, it was just like, hey,
Sometimes
dude,
you just can't afford it.
Would you
so-
brush with a Brillo pad or
Dang.
what?
No, I mean you brush your teeth every day, but
Yeah.
you brush your teeth in the morning and in the evening, and then you just go about your day.
Hey, do what you got to do, man.
I mean,
I was traumatized from the dentist as a kid as well.
Joe comes up and be like, y'all went to the
y'all
dentist?
got teeth cleaned?
Bro.
I didn't go to
Yeah.
the dentist until I got like a job.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Became
I
like a
didn't-
grown man.
Yeah, until I became a grown up, and then I finally went to the dentist.
Yeah.
So the third one, I'll show you the picture.
Okay. This is. that is.
I'm thinking it's
Tang.
creamsicle. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
she's
you-
holding. This is Miss Marmalade, and it's just a fruity sour.
Does it not tell you what's in it?
It was good.
It just says fruity.
Hold on one second.
I feel like anything that's fruity is good.
You wouldn't believe that this one's
Or, like-
7 ABV though. You wouldn't believe that.
I wouldn't believe that for a minute.
7, man. That is. It tastes so sessionable.
Mm.
It says ale brewed
more-
with mandarin
A lot
oranges.
of oranges.
Mandarin oranges.
Orange juice, orange zest, orange peel, orange everything.
You can't tell me that didn't include tang.
That's
It
orange
does include
everything.
tang, everything.
That's saying.
What they
They
take.
don't
want to
say it, but
yeah.
they threw tang in there.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Yeah, they did. Man,
So even though they do the same kind of background with the stripes, I'm not mad at it.
no.
I love it.
No, I think it puts a cool little twist on it. I think it's cool.
But they
I
always do it
really,
with
but you're
only
right. I don't know what
those.
she's holding on to.
I enjoy the art. Yeah, the art's great.
Yeah, like what kind of like orange fruited snack is that? It's like
It
a
looks like
cookie with orange filling.
it looks like jam in the middle of like it looks like
Yeah.
a biscuit with some jam in the middle of it.
Do you know that first one that remember you saw me jump on that first one? It was so
Yeah.
sour. It reminded me of that peanut butter and jelly from Celestial. That sour. It was strong. It was pungent.
That one was good.
It was
the,
good.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Yeah. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Yeah, I
Yep.
enjoyed that one a lot actually.
That was fun. Yeah, I do have appreciation for Martin House Brew. Yep.
So Martin House is good. Honestly, we need to go down there and just check them out.
Yeah.
Have you
I've never
guys ever been?
Mm.
No, I haven't.
Okay,
never
so
been.
we're gonna have to make a day out of it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you have told me personally, like you can throw a rock and hit so many different breweries from.
Well, there's a
where
lot of
Martin
them in
House
the
is at.
area, but literally if it's still the same way, I went down there once to go to a concert. 'Cause
Yeah.
They were releasing another Toadies beer,
Mhm.
and across the street, like not even across the street, they share a park at the time. They shared a parking lot with an axe throwing. So we went and threw axes, and then we went to the concert afterwards, had some beers, and then saw the
Mhm.
Toadies play.
Right on.
But they do events there all the time. So yeah, I'm down to go whenever you guys are free. We need to make some time and go check out Martin House.
Do it, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Speaking of that, and I want to go to a Toady show at some point, man. My
No,
guy
don't
Joe is
even.
always hyping
Don't bring that up, dude.
I kind
Too
of
soon?
think, honestly,
Too
soon.
they might as well retire.
Too soon.
Uh,
Because remember, I bought him
I
Toadies
know.
tickets for his birthday, and they just canceled the tour.
Was it the venue or the Toadies?
No,
just
they
canceled
can't.
the tour.
They canceled the tour.
Okay.
And that concert should have happened like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Man.
So for you to be like, oh, let's go see
That's
Toadies,
just
it's
like
like,
poor-
let's not do that.
So two things. So
Stop it.
Back out.
So a couple of things here. I love the Toadies, and I will
Yeah.
always love their music. But right now, I think they need to just hang it up. They've done two things this year that have kind of frustrated me.
Okay.
One was canceling their tour when I was planning on going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Two was this is the 20th anniversary of their best album, which is their second album, Hell Below Stars Above, came out in 2001.
yeah.
20 years, and they have done absolutely nothing to say
To promote the
20
year.
years. What they were
Yeah.
going to do is
That sucks.
let's play the entire first album that came out 27 years ago.
Yeah, you're mad. I could tell.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah,
I know.
What
I mean,
are
think
they?
about
What
it.
are they
It
thinking?
makes no sense.
No.
It doesn't.
Think about it. I don't care. All bands do like 10-year anniversary tours for their albums, even if they're not like super great selling albums.
Yeah.
They do it for the fans.
Right.
This one,
They
Yeah.
backed out. They left the fans out there in the stands.
Yeah, they left him in the
frustrating.
dust.
in the dust. All right. Well,
let's-
I just thought I'd throw it out there. I'm like, because I know my guy Joe loves some Toadies, and
Oh
man,
yeah.
if I'd love to go see him.
When I was a
sometime with
kid, they
y'all.
were one of my favorite bands,
I
man.
know, man. I felt
Reminds
like
me
I
of
was just
the
going down a
Edge,
different-
94.5.
Oh,
The
man, my
Edge,
cousin-
94.5.
Yeah,
I always the Edge was always 102.1 to me.
yeah, bro. Because you're not as
Oh,
old
yeah.
as me, bro.
It was 94.5.
I remember it was
that- the Edge
94.5
Fest.
before
Yeah.
102.1.
Yeah.
I only know Edge
Yep.
Fest or Edge as 102.1, and then 97.1 the Eagle.
Yep.
And the Eagle was always better than the Edge until the Eagle obviously went off air, and then we had to
100%.
go back to the because the Eagle played more rock while the Edge played alternative.
Yeah.
Which so it had some
Yep.
like softer stuff that I mean it was good.
Yep.
It just
I
wasn't
remember.
as rock and roll.
I
I'd
mean,
say.
I remember when I was a
That's-
kid, dude, listening to the Edge playing that "I'm a Barbie girl."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I see
Oh,
what you
really?
mean. They would play
Yeah.
some questionable music.
like they played like Owl City,
Yeah, Owl City's pretty good.
like
though.
that. 10
Owl
million
City.
fireflies, like however it is.
At first,
like-
I thought, I'm a little embarrassed listening to it, but now
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I'm actually gonna go add that to my Apple
So,
tunes
I'm-
right
Yeah,
now.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
say-
that's back when we listened to AM/FM radio.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
mad at
2021, bro.
the music. Like I'm not saying it was bad music per se. It's just I thought the
Yeah.
selection at 97.1 was a
genre.
little bit better for me. Which
Yeah.
I think when I was in high school they did the the Edge, if I could talk. 1021 did this thing on like Friday nights where they would do like local Friday nights. So
yeah.
we had like local guys from Dallas play.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah, they or I mean the Edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the
Yeah.
cockfight, the 9
Yes.
o'clock cockfight. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. And sometimes it would be like bands that are bigger, but it was like their new song that's not famous yet.
Right. That or it was
Mm.
like I always thought it was all local bands, like small stuff. But
They
I'm
would-
like, oh, cool. So they're actually playing this
I'd
that
forgotten
nobody else
about
listened to.
A lot of that, yeah.
Dude, I remember it because it's 9 o'clock, and that would be like my bedtime as a
The
kid.
witching hour.
And I would be in bed listening to the 9 o'clock cockfight every night.
So speaking of
Wow.
that, were you one of those kids that would leave the radio on while you sleep as like background
Oh, I had
noise?
a ear, what is it, earpiece in?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Headphones,
Okay.
yeah.
A lot of. Well, I just remember like I had actually a Walkman,
Yep.
a CD Walkman, and I'd listen to that Walkman at night.
While you
Yeah,
slept.
and
I
then-
couldn't do it.
And a lot of times I'd be the ones that would leave the radio on for a while.
Yeah, there was a buddy of mine that would leave the radio on all night, and it was just like so weird.
Oh,
Full-
I do.
Dude, full disclaimer, I was the one listening to like R&B, like Boys to Men, Tony Braxton.
So you were like,
I was brokenhearted in
it
love.
was K104.
K104,
I like that music too.
yeah,
but
97.9. Like,
It's just funny to be like,
Oh,
full
97.9.
disclosure.
Oh, what was that one
The
called?
Beat.
The Beat.
the beat. Yeah,
97.9, the beat.
The Beat,
That's
yeah.
how
I
they said
always
it.
think of 104.5.
Yes.
The
Who was it?
it was K104.
Steve Harvey had a special, or I think in the morning on 104.5.
I always
love-
remember
and who was it?
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley in the morning show.
When
Yeah.
he
yeah.
would do like prank calls and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I remember that.
Ricky
yeah.
Smiley.
Yeah, that was classic, man.
Man,
Oh,
dude, we need to
gosh.
go back to
That's
that.
nostalgic. I know. Actually, have like morning
Yeah.
radio shows and stuff. Oh man,
Dude, I
I
used to listen to
know.
that. There were two guys that would do morning radio for the Edge. They were originally on the Eagle, but when that went down, they switched over to the Edge. I forget what their names were, but I would listen to it every morning on the way to school. 15-minute drive to school, and I'm listening to these guys just BS.
How did I not know the Eagle went down? What? When?
It went down for like a period of time, and then it came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Alright.
how it happened, but
I don't either. Probably slingshot.
Could,
You ever seen an eagle go down from a slingshot?
not long.
Yeah,
Not for long, bro.
I haven't seen it either.
He bounced right back.
Get out of
that was
here.
ironic.
I
Get out of
haven't
here.
seen
So
it.
I wanted to show you something that I found online and I thought was super cool. So I
Alright.
like tattoos.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, this is the time of year where they do like a lot of flash pieces, a lot of like horror style stuff. This
Ooh.
makes me think of
Oh,
something
yeah,
horror.
like
It's not really
Halloween.
horror. It's not really Halloween, but it makes me think of that because it's a clown.
Mhm.
But this guy put a bunch of, he did 76 tattoos, 76 different people, and basically made like what I would call a flip book out of these tattoos.
Oh,
No
okay.
way.
That's cool. Yeah, that's actually
Who
pretty cool.
signs up for that though?
I would. I'd love to be, I mean, it'd be weird to get like a guy that's like,
Yeah,
just
that
barely
ghost
walking.
one, that one right there is weird.
Yeah.
The first one was cool with the clown.
yeah, but 76 different people sign up. Like, I think this is like a super cool idea. What do you guys
That's
think?
pretty legit. I mean, it's unique. It's original.
Oh, dude, he was.
Oh, so he stripped
he-
down to a
he
ghost.
turned into that weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is all legs.
yeah.
That is weird. I don't like
That's-
the legs.
Well, apparently
I
it's
just-
a scene from Betty Boop, Snow
Oh.
White. So, yeah.
Cool.
I'm still wondering who signs up. Who would sign up for something like that?
Dude, more people than you would think.
Yeah.
If you say free, there you'll see thousands. of
Oh,
people
that's
sign
Oh,
up
if
for
it's
That's
that.
free
true,
for sure.
yeah.
But I mean, even if it's just like, even if my tattoo artist were to say, "Hey, I'm doing this project. Would you like to be a part of it?" Like, cool. How much is it gonna cost me?
Just to say
And
you've
let's
been a
do it.
part
As
of
long as it's not like super overpriced, I'd totally be a part of it.
Yeah.
Just to
I
be a
mean, would
part
you
of
get that?
something.
Would you get that clown tattoo?
Yeah.
I'd get the clown. I wouldn't do the ghost.
Mm.
all legs.
But then think about this: the ghost is questionable with the legs. The clown, though, do you want to be considered a juggalo?
Yes.
I
would
don't
so-
know about that,
Let's
dude.
bring
Is that a-
Juggalo back.
You want to bring
I wanna
Juggalo back?
Yeah.
Go to Denison, dude. It's the home of the
Yes,
Juggalos.
Denison Walmart.
I'm telling you, Denison. Have you heard my theory about this?
No, go ahead.
The
Explain yourself.
Denison Walmart is the home of the Juggalos. You cannot go
100%.
there without seeing the Hatchet Man. You know what the Hatchet Man is from Psychopathic Records?
Nope.
Pull it up.
Psychopathic Records is like the record label that they, became famous for. I guess it's their own record label, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
They started on Island Records, and then they got famous. They created their own Psychopathic Records.
Oh,
And
this
then
guy. I've
and
seen this guy.
Yeah, that's the Hatchet
Oh.
Man.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
If
okay.
you see that, then you see a juggalo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I've
there's-
seen that tattooed on a lot of people. Actually, yeah.
There's a juggalo
you're
lurking
experiencing
around.
juggalos.
Yeah.
Or juggalettes, as they call
You don't.
themselves.
So-
I thought you don't have that tattoo, Larry.
No, no.
Oh,
Don't
Violent
even. I
J. So
but
this
I can't
is,
say that 'cause when
like
I was-
Insane Clown Posse
Yeah.
Yeah,
is on this one. Okay.
We need to bring Juggalo back, bro.
I don't know about
ICP is the original Juggalos, and then
Yeah.
they've created a whole tribe of Juggalos.
Mhm.
Really, it's like basically, I can't call them a gang because the FBI called them a gang and it made everybody mad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
they're like an
man.
organized group.
Yeah.
They don't really do organized crime.
They don't do
though, like a
violence though.
gang.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're not violent. They're known for violent Juggalo. They sing about it.
Yeah.
They're known for like what is it? Splitting wigs.
Yeah. Like
splitting
scalping
wigs
people
and
Yeah.
hitting people with Fago bottles.
But they don't
and-
actually go out there and do that, do they?
I mean, if you sing about that kind of stuff and you're into that kind of music, chances are you participate in that kind of action.
I would just say if you see that tattoo, you might want to run.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I was definitely into ICP growing up. I don't know, man. Their
Between
music was
Tony
crazy.
Braxton and
yeah,
Boyz
but
II Men.
yeah, I was all over. I was the entire spectrum.
Boys to men.
Hey,
But me too, though, dude.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I had this thing when I was like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. All my school pictures, I had a different ICP shirt on.
yeah.
Oh, really?
But it was another one of those things where ICP. I grew up in these little Oklahoma towns. Most people didn't know who ICP was.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a way to be like a hipster.
Expression.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You
Like,
have the way to be
oh,
different.
I'm into this stuff that y'all don't know about.
Yeah.
But it was
Mhm.
awful. And it was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what I was thinking.
Dude, it was 7th grade for me. I think I had the big baggy Jinko jeans
Oh,
with
yeah.
the chain and the Insane Clown Posse t-shirts and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Could
rocked
not
it.
see that on Brian.
I know, man.
couldn't
That was
either.
before the whole prep look kicked
I see
in.
the
you know?
like, and you probably had like one of those necklaces that were like those like steel balls. What are they
Oh,
called?
yeah.
No, my buddy Anthony did.
It has like
Yeah.
hemp that weaves between the steel balls. It's
Oh
like-
no, I've never seen that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's
Oh,
Insane Clown
what?
Posse. That's ICP right there.
I mean,
They-
I'll
they're
admit it.
probably still wearing
I
them.
had one of those necklaces that had
Yeah.
the Godsmack sun as the little
Yeah,
pendant.
so you were Juggalo, didn't even know.
No, that
Yeah.
Godsmack is very close to Juggalo.
Yeah,
Is it?
In fashion,
it's
but
like- it's
not
like
in music.
borderline
You're right.
with,
Yeah,
with
that's a good
fashion.
point.
It's
Okay.
like the rock version of it, I'd say.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Just like you haven't taken a shower in 2
Yeah,
weeks and
both
or
groups-
combed your hair.
You could have one of those diagrams that has like 3 circles,
Yeah,
and then they share common things.
So it's a Venn diagram, and right there in the middle.
Yeah,
is-
it's like smells like body odor, and then it's like
So it's just-
Godsmack fans.
Yes, so
Juggalos.
a Juggalo on a Tuesday is a Godsmack fan on a Friday. So it's that close. It's that close together.
you got.
Yeah.
Also goes and plays bingo with their mom on Saturday.
And listens to Boys to Men on
Yes.
Sunday.
Goes and plays bingo with their mom so they can get free smokes.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
It's all for the free smoke.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as accurate as a description you'll ever get.
Freaking guaranteed.
You go to Denison and you'll
Or
find
listen
out.
to the song "What Is a Juggalo" by ICP. That'll explain
Yep.
it to you.
That was fire.
Like the only song I can think of that I've actually heard by ICP was like there was like a dating game of some kind.
Oh yeah, the
Mhm.
Nedden game.
yeah.
Maybe
That
that's
was
what
one
it
of my favorite, actually.
That's like the
of my
only one
favorite
I
songs.
think I've ever heard by them.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Never got into him. He thinks it was good.
I know the
yeah.
words to it. I
Yeah.
love
Oh
it.
really?
I mean,
And
it's
I'm not gonna sing the words because
No,
they're
it's
that
so
awful.
raunchy.
It's
Yeah.
that awful, dude.
Oh really?
I
don't
can't even think of
remember
a single line to sing that I'd want my kids to hear.
Oh really?
Not
so
a single
it's pretty
word.
bad. Okay,
It's
I don't think
awful.
I've ever heard.
All ICP songs are awful.
Mhm.
Yes. They
You-
promote serial killing, having a car full of fat chicks, and I'm not even saying this being rude. I am quoting ICP.
Yeah, thank you
and
for
a
putting
trunk
that out
full
there.
of Fago. Fago is cheap soda pop. Literally,
So
Yeah.
it's like,
cheap
it's,
soda pop.
It's like Sam's Cola.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
You've
Yeah,
never
it's
heard of
that- it's that
Fago?
knockoff
Faygo?
It reminds me a lot of like Eminem put some lyrics out there that are way out there.
Yeah.
Eminem's put some raunchy stuff out there, but ICP was on a whole
Eminem
nother
put
level.
some raunchy stuff. I mean, Eminem, yeah, he's got some bad stuff, but he's like,
There
yeah,
it
there's
is.
Faygo.
Never heard of it.
And it's funny because ICP and Eminem feuded for years, and
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, and even Eminem has songs on his stuff where I don't even want to
Oh,
say
that's
it.
right.
You know what I mean? Because like
where they were
it's
feuding.
really raunchy. But,
Yep.
Oh no, he has some pretty dirty stuff. Even
But
on
it's-
his really popular stuff was dirty.
but he's got like a skit, and the skit
Mhm.
it's like making fun of. I'm just gonna say it, but I'm gonna try to say it politically correct. It's making fun of the ICP by making it sound like they're giving him fellatio. Look
Yeah.
at that, how I use the right word.
That's the right word. Yeah,
Yeah,
fellatio.
And yeah, it's awful, dude.
Even
So
that word.
what's funny is that so you're talking about like feuds between like different, I would say, like rap artists.
Yes.
Okay. And you mentioned Eminem. I saw a video recently about there's this YouTube channel does like comparisons between different musical artists, and they do a lot of it between rappers. And I
Okay.
saw one between that they were comparing like Eminem and NF.
Yeah.
And apparently
Yep.
they took some shots at each other.
They did. They've
in
taken
two
some
songs.
shots. Yeah.
That's subtle.
I
Very
thought they were
subtle.
reaching so hard in that when I
Yeah,
listened to
that's
them. I'm like,
subtle.
Yeah.
There's a difference between subtle and,
And directly
literally
coming out.
directly making fun of the
Yeah.
other person.
oh, so
I mean, NF has
this
said a
was
few
more
things.
direct?
It was very direct.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, NF was real subtle on his. I know he's like he basically saying I can sell albums without even cussing, as far as
No, like
Because
in one of
people-
his songs, like they
Right.
compared the songs, and I'd have to look it up, but like they mentioned something, and he goes, "Well, this is where he's talking about. He's responding to this song
Oh yeah.
because they played them
okay.
back to back to say which one do you think was better, basically.
Well, it's like people so closely relate them to this as far as like
They're
white rappers.
let's see, no,
Whoa,
So
whoa,
they-
whoa!
so
you
what?
racist?
no. So this is
I'm
the
not trying to be
difference.
PC on that
When
one.
they first started, both of them when they first started were angry white rappers. So the
Thank you.
difference is that they
Thank
were
you.
angry.
Yeah, just call it for what it is.
Angry guys didn't like their mom, talked about their feelings
Yeah.
in rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If we were to say like the comparison,
Mm-hmm.
the mom thing was pretty familiar.
Like
Yeah,
that's
oh,
that's
that's true.
that's why
Yeah.
because they're both angry about their moms and they talk about their moms.
Yeah, that's a good point.
and they're both white. I mean that's
Man, and
why they get
something-
compared all the time.
Something I still cannot get past. Recently, we're talking about like genres like Juggalo. I feel like for me that was like Limp Bizkit was a huge part of my life in that like general era, and like recent pictures of his last performance, of Fred Durst's last performance. What happened?
Have you
I don't know.
have you seen him recently?
Uh-uh.
Oh no, he is awesome. He is so much cooler now than he used to be.
No.
He's
what
like
do you mean?
What
He's-
happened
he's
to Fred
like-
Durst?
he's like Fred Durst, like stereotypical dad on stage,
Yeah.
rocking out. But
He's
he looks
like-
like a suburban dad.
He looks like that dude from what is that movie?
So he didn't have the backwards hat anymore.
No,
No, he grew his hair
You
out.
got to check this out. His what that was what fest was it? Not Amp Fest, but yeah, look.
The
So this is what he
backwards
looks
hat.
like now, right here. This size.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Yep.
I kid you
That's
Is
not.
that
real.
real? That's not a joke.
No.
Nope, that's real. He toured like that.
Right
Well,
there, pull it at.
But why did he do the mustache?
go up one?
Right
That
here?
right there. That was his performance. That's what
Yep,
he.
that's what he
looked like
wore.
at his performance.
I feel like he's still going for a character though.
I mean, possibly, but I mean that's what he wore on stage.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like
Yeah,
right there. That's him
but-
on stage right now.
Yeah, look at the slacks. He's going for a character.
It was. I was.
But
Confused,
still.
bro.
Look at that jacket and the pants.
I love it. He's like suburban house dad.
No.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Look at the picture of him like side by side on the left. Yeah, look how old he looks on the left.
Like, and these are the same age here.
Yeah. I mean, I was a huge Fred Durst fan, man. I was huge. Limp
But now
Bizkit
you're not
fan.
because he's dressed like that.
No, I can't get behind that.
Dude, I think he's just trying to be funny.
He probably is.
I like it.
He probably is. He's probably being ironic.
I think it's awesome.
Dad vibes.
That's suburban house dad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I saw Tool in Oklahoma City,
oh,
and
really?
Maynard James Keating was wearing a cowboy hat. He was wearing an orange hunting vest, and he was
Okay.
dressed in the straight up cowboy getup. But
Huh.
I think he was like kind of making fun,
Fun
of
of-
the people.
I,
there.
I would take it that way. Like
Well,
you're
Maynard
gonna
is
fly
one of the
over-
weirdest guys I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's been known to wear weird stuff. So, but this was like the opposite of weird.
Yeah, I think he was taking a hit at Oklahoma.
I think
Was
so,
that him?
too.
Like when he had the mohawk, he looked weird.
Yeah, he's had the mohawk forever.
Like I like this hairdo.
Nah, dude, you like the librarian?
That's not real.
The library.
Like going bald is weird, but like this style I've seen.
Okay.
Like I've seen
I'm not mad
Chad
at
Gray.
that.
Chad Gray from Mudvayne wears a hat like
Yeah.
this when he's with Hell Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like when in Rome, he joined a band that was like red dirt metal.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
I,
me some
I
Red
wouldn't
Dirt
say
metal.
that he joined it. I would say he helped create a band.
Well, he joined in as the singer of a band
No, it's
that
not
used
just
to be
that.
like Pantera.
No, so
Mm.
it was him and Matt something or other, the guitarist for Mudvayne.
Yeah, Mudvayne and Pantera put together.
Basically.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you joining up. We're doing semantics here.
Maybe.
but-
Yeah, we're dancing.
They
around
joined
the
together.
obvious. Yeah.
and
Right.
then they went for a Pantera type band, and then with that Pantera type band, he's like, "When in Rome, now I got to get Southern."
I
And
gotta
he
throw on
started
a
drinking.
cowboy
Throw on
hat.
this damn
And then he
cowboy
started
hat.
writing songs like "Alcohol in the ears." Have you
Oh,
heard
yeah,
it?
I've heard
it's
that song.
awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
So it's the
It's awful.
so the thing is
And
I
it
remember when
appealed
that
to-
album came out because
Yeah.
I was working at Best Buy at the time and I would see country guys that are like super redneck country come in and say, "Hey, can you have that song about
alcohol
the
and ass?"
ass and alcohol?"
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we got it over here. I go, you don't know what you're buying, by the way, but yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can sell it to you because the rest of the album it's heavy metal. That's the only way I can explain it. I personally think it's heavier than Pantera. I would say it's just as heavy as Mudvayne, just with like a southern kind of vibe to
I
it.
don't know.
Mm.
I wouldn't agree with that.
You
I
need to
don't
listen to it
know.
again, bro. I'll
I
show you some
have.
stuff
I
after
even
this.
saw them live whenever they first came out, and it was just. It wasn't.
Like
You
that
weren't feeling
album
it.
is so good. Like the song "Hell Yeah" is good off that self-titled album, and then they did another song called "Matter of Time" that's really good off that album. Dude, that album's good.
They might be a little harder than like Mudvayne's like later albums, but like their original album.
Like LD50 with like Dig and Death Blooms. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just as heavy to me.
I don't know. It's just a different kind of metal.
Yeah, like I said,
It's
it
like
just
southern
has like,
red
like a
dirt
southern
metal.
vibe to it.
Yeah, it's that
Mm.
southern red dirt metal.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not hard, but it doesn't have the Pantera hardness to it, though.
No, to me, I think it's harder than Pantera.
All right. Well, we'd have to listen to it apples to apples here.
Well, we're gonna do that
We
after
sh- we
this.
should, yeah.
Oh, you got a list of things to listen to?
No, not
You
at
know,
all. But we're gonna
what is a
figure it out now.
juggalo?
Yeah.
What was the first thing we said? We're going to look up the mix between Kanye
Yeah,
and
and
Brandon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then now,
Looks
hell
like
yeah,
looks like
we're
I
gonna have a-
got a lot of
we
homework.
got to do a
Alright.
lot of side by sides. That could be on the next show.
We got
Yeah.
a lot of homework here.
Yeah.
So I got a couple other things here for you guys. So, we're gonna do believe it or not.
Right. on.
Oh,
So believe it or not, I found something
love
where I don't know if this is real or not, or if this is just a fake image. So I want you to tell me if this is real.
All right. Am I gonna believe it or not?
So take a look at this here.
we need to put
Um,
like a mirror up there so I can
so
look
you
that
can
way.
see
So you can look
Yeah.
this way. No, you're gonna have to break your neck for a while.
Oh yeah, I saw this where he dumps all those Cheetos out.
No, look, it's just this right here. Can you
Oh. Is
fly
that
with
frozen
3.5?
fish?
No,
It's frozen
way.
chicken.
Who touched that?
The hell did they do?
That's salmonella.
It's
Like,
not even in a bag.
Is this real? Where you just check in some frozen block of chicken.
How did it say frozen?
I have no idea. I have so many questions. You're right.
Uh,
But is that okay? And is that real, or is that just like a doctored video? Because I know nothing outside of this video.
I'm gonna say that's real. I believe somebody is checking frozen chicken
How?
on a conveyor belt.
How? I don't see how that's.
How can that be
Possible.
doctored?
So,
Who
so
goes to-
I
who
would
goes to an
say,
airport just to do that, like to doctor up a video like that.
Everybody who wants to be
famous,
have a video,
be YouTube famous.
that's
Okay.
it.
yeah, somebody finds they take a video of like a pink luggage, the pink suitcase, and then they make it
Oh,
look
and
like
then,
some
like-
chicken. They do some
Okay.
photoshopping afterwards. That's what I would see happening.
Oh no! What I thought happened is you go up there and you just set it on there as things are going in a circle.
Oh, yeah, I can
and
see
then
that
you
too.
go to the other side and film it. I don't think it can make it through customs. I don't think it can make it in flight and stay in peace. Like how's
Yeah.
it frozen together?
So-
Well, just because I see who posted it, it's blue check mark Barstool Sports. And I'm
You
gonna
think it's
say
fake?
I'm gonna say it's
but they're-
real.
it's
This
not like
actually
they're the
happened.
ones who filmed it at the
Right.
airport.
So,
Right.
would it be weird for me to say, it's an actual suitcase and that's just what it looks like? You can unzip it.
I mean, I thought about it, but
I
That's just
haven't-
what it looks
wait,
like.
I haven't thought about that.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
actually
about it.
That's actually the more probable thing.
yeah.
Which is that's like plastic on the outside of
Play
a
it one more
suitcase.
time.
I mean, it kind of looks frozen, but kind of looks not so frozen. So you can't see a zipper or anything. but like, and it does look 3D,
It looks
It's
like
definitely
frozen
3D.
chicken, bro.
but it doesn't look frozen to me.
It's definitely 3D.
But it doesn't look like it doesn't look still frozen together. Like, I mean, it could be in the process of dethawing, so maybe it's frozen on the inside. That's what's holding it together. But I'm just throwing weird ideas out there.
I think that came
Could
out
it be just a plastic that has been 3D printed that's used to unzip it and it's a suitcase?
I think it
That's
came
really
straight
cool.
out the cafeteria at the airport, bro. I really do.
The cafeteria. What airports are you flying out of that have a little
The one that-
cafeteria? They got a lunch lady making sloppy joes. They don't have like
Hell
chain
yes.
restaurants.
Yes, Billy
like-
Madison at the airport.
I'm
Like
thinking-
one guy, one plane,
Yeah.
one,
Which I've been to those
cafeteria.
airports.
one cafe.
Yes.
I've been to the ones where it's like,
Dude, the one in
One.
Lincoln is like that,
Yeah.
Oh,
where like I'm the
yes.
only guy that walks through security,
Yep.
and there's two terminals. They're
That's
looking
it.
right at each other.
mhm.
Sounds like
So
Lincoln.
I think that if it is a real bag that they like made, then maybe they took a big lump of chicken and like sprayed it with some kind of adhesive and lacquered it so that
Okay.
it is preserved.
So like
Mhm.
put like some resin on the outside of it or something.
Yeah, like a clear resin that preserved it in this block.
So you think it looks real enough that it's probably real chicken?
Yeah, I
just-
don't think it's green screened.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that. I was thinking like just 3D printed. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think green screen. I don't know if you can 3D print something that good. Maybe if so, it's amazing. I don't think it went through customs unless it is a solid bag or something solid that you can touch.
I was gonna say it got to be real, or like you said, Photoshop. Somebody had to have kind of like done something digitally onto this
So,
video.
I'm just throwing ideas out there, right? But I do think if I really have to say what do I really think it is,
Yeah,
I liked your idea of some guy just walks in, sets a block of chicken down,
Yeah.
and takes a video of it later. That seems like the most probable.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do that.
So that's what I would go
because
with.
you're not through TSA. Whenever you're at the
Yeah, you're
baggage
in the
claim, anybody
airport.
can come in there.
So we would all agree that this is real. We believe it, that this is actually a frozen block of chicken.
I believe
I'm
it.
Whether
gonna
it's
say
steak-
yes.
I
It's a
don't
frozen
know.
block of chicken that some guy just
Okay.
laid on there
That's
and
what you're
came back
thinking?
and filmed it.
To
Yeah,
do a video of.
I threw some ideas out there, but that's what I'm gonna land on. Yeah.
Me too.
The one I'm landing on is the lacquered. It's a
Okay.
block that they like lacquered up
It's a block.
and made it like it maybe once was a frozen block of chicken.
Okay.
Well, maybe we can.
Let's see what we
maybe
got.
I'll email T guy or something because I have no idea. This is just the only video I've got.
And
on
there's
it.
no
Okay.
comments that have any explanation.
No. I mean, I can go to this guy's. Like,
Oh, he's the one who posted it.
says via this guy.
It says 3.5 ounce of frozen chicken.
No, he said
What
you
does it
can
say?
go through. You
Oh, you
can't
can't
go
go
with
Liquid.
3.5 ounces of liquid, but you can put this through. That's basically what it was. Quick, someone grab my meat. Okay, so no idea. It's the same video
so
basically.
Weird.
It just doesn't also. It
Dude,
also
that's
doesn't
frozen
look like it
chicken.
has frozen stuff on it.
Yeah, that's frozen chicken, bro.
Oh, here it says it was baggage claim. It fell out of a cooler.
Yeah. But still.
I can see that too, but can you?
I could see that too because they are so awful at airports the way they
Yeah.
treat your
But
stuff.
a cooler, can you?
I've
Like
never
if it's a cooler, can you check a cooler?
I've never checked a giant cooler.
I guess if it's a big cooler, if it's like locked or something, if it had a lock on it, maybe I don't know. But then if it doesn't have a lock, how would it fall out?
I'm sure it's a possibility.
I'm trying to
to check a
remember
cooler.
about food because you can because they're really strict with for food. Like I remember I came back from Jamaica with food and I actually got flagged.
Yeah.
You know how like they have the cops that stand there
Yeah.
and then they'll just be like, "You come with me."
Oh yeah.
And then they literally took everything out of my backpack and created this giant mountain.
Yep,
and
been
then
there, done
went
that.
through it and then said, "Okay, you can go back." And I had food in it, and they were
Oh.
okay with it.
But the food is what flagged it.
Nothing flagged it. They just
Oh.
stereotype you.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
just say, "Hey, you're picked out of a crowd." They literally stand there and watch people coming through.
Yeah.
And I think it was Jamaica. It was Jamaica because I remember the Jamaican people sent me with tons of food,
I haven't even traveled.
and
that
most
much,
of
I
it
haven't
didn't even
made
make
one
it.
yet.
Like I just threw it away when I made it home. I'm like, I can't even eat this.
Oh really?
But yeah, they just flagged me, and then I remember they actually looked at it, so you can go through and you can check a bag with food in it.
So check
Okay.
it. But
And
what
then
about cooler though, like a cooler.
Yeah, a cooler.
I guess if it's able to zip up, I guess there probably has to be
And
something.
then
that
what
has
they
to
do is they take it and they just chunk it and try to bust it. So I can see them busting it, and then in the middle of the thing, it just busted open, and then the cooler's downwind. I
Lands
think
on
that's the answer.
It is. I think
That's
that's
the
the
answer.
Coolers
answer.
downwind. I like he said that.
Yeah.
The cooler is like,
Somehow-
you wait for it; it'll come here eventually.
But yet somehow the frozen block of chicken made it on the conveyor belt.
How did it say frozen in a cooler, dude? Was that a Yeti?
I know.
And that just shows how crappy these airports are that they busted a Yeti.
I know.
Something like that. Hey, I'm glad we have an answer of some kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
If that's
I
the
feel like
real
I could
answer.
sleep tonight now.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I have been across the international border down like in coming back from Mexico where they because I think we had taxied just down across the border for like a couple of hours, but they specifically asked like, hey, are you bringing back any alcohol, any kind of food, any I forget like what the terminology they use is, but like they just wanted to be able to check it, like
Right.
are you checking any kind of food, like whether it's tamales or whatever it is. But I'm not like crossing the border with an entire cooler though, so I can't really attest to that. I've never traveled with a huge cooler before.
Yeah.
Ain't with chicken though.
I mean,
Like,
chicken
how
ain't-
good is that
chicken,
chicken,
bro?
ain't expensive.
How good is that
I know,
chicken?
man. I'm not flying with the chicken. I can buy that at the
I'm
grocery
like,
store.
it's not even seasoned or anything. It's not like it
No.
ain't got nothing with it. I mean, maybe they came home with like some Caribbean jerk seasoning and a recipe of how to make it. And this
Maybe
is
they
the
were making
chicken.
some
You
killer
just get your own
cutlets.
chicken here.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just like really against American chicken
I guess so.
because they pump them full of water and
And we
stuff.
assume that
Yeah.
this is international. I mean, this could be
Yeah,
like
it could be from Denver to
like-
Dallas. We
right,
don't know. Yeah.
that Denver chicken,
Hey,
bro.
Yeah.
dude, you got a good point. Maybe they're going to a big barbecue off. There's a competition.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a barbecue competition. They're
they
bringing
had
their
to fly
chicken.
A
in.
barbecue chicken competition.
Yeah.
You got to bring your own chicken. Okay,
And
I
then
can
they're
see that.
sitting there and they're like, man,
My damn
damn
chicken.
it. And American Airlines dumped my chicken out.
I still got the
How am I
spice.
supposed to win the KCS kickoff?
Oh, man.
That Kansas City cook fest.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, man, that's good. Man,
Um,
I feel like there's still so many mysteries involved here, but we'll leave it at that.
I love that. It's a Kansas City cook-off.
I mean, where's he come up with this stuff?
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is. All right.
Oh
I
man.
believe it.
Yep.
So, gotta ask you guys. So, you may have seen this already, and if you have, I wanted to talk to you about it. So, it's another, believe it or not, and this isn't really, hey, can you guess what this is? It's, can you believe that this guy's actually doing this?
Okay.
Okay.
And have you heard the Nirvana kids suing Nirvana?
Yeah.
The,
Oh,
From
yeah,
that,
yeah.
the
the
living
kid
men.
on the album.
He's suing them, saying that that what they had done was considered child porn.
Yes.
Mhm.
Which
So-
it actually has. I don't know how they got away with it.
Oh, so it's actually he's like they've been convicted, I guess.
No, I mean just
He's just calling it out for
it
what
is
it
what
is.
it is. A naked baby?
Oh, so you're saying it's child porn?
Yeah, if you take a picture of a naked baby and then you post it where everybody can see, isn't that
Pretty
child
much.
porn? What other definition of child porn do you have? Pornographic
idea.
images.
Do you think it's considered sexual exploitation?
I mean, I guess that's synonymous.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I
Kind
think
of go
that
hand in hand.
if
Yeah.
you sign a contract of some kind, which obviously he wouldn't have, his parents would have done this on his behalf.
Mm.
Sign a contract. It's like women that go pose nude for like magazines and stuff.
Right.
If they sign something that says, "Hey, I'm going to allow you to do this," is that considered sexual exploitation? I wouldn't think so if there's a contract.
well, no, because
involved.
they're not a child. That's the difference.
Right, but if like a parent or
parent-
guardian does it on your behalf,
Yes.
Like,
then
where-
you're
where does-
underage.
where
you
does
don't
that lie?
consent to it.
Mhm.
So the law is that you can't consent to stuff like that if you're under the age of 18.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, I
so
have no
I don't
idea.
know. I don't know how they got away with it to begin with. Honestly, hindsight.
from the story that I read is that they the way that it was kind of sold to the parents was that there was going to be some sort of a sticker or something covering up the genitals. And I've seen that on
Gotcha.
like the 20th anniversary. I think there's a 20th anniversary like gold sticker that
Yeah. When
covers
you go to
everything up.
Walmart and buy it, when I was a kid, it had a sticker on it.
Yeah. So I
Mm.
think that's where they got away with it. Is they said, "Hey, in stores, there's going to be a sticker over it." Not to say that there's going to be something underneath that when you
Yeah.
get home.
But I mean, even with that being said, I still think that it's stupid for the dude to act like he's offended now. As an
Yeah, or
adult.
like
get over
Emotionally
it, dude.
distraught, disturbed.
Yes.
Like it caused mental
you were
trauma.
a baby.
So,
Move on with your
I don't
life.
think he's got a fight and the dog in the fight on that one.
So you know more about this than I do. So like, when did the album come out?
I don't know, probably 94,
that's what I was.
Oh,
Gonna say,
I was thinking it came out in
94.
'91.
maybe 91.
Well, because
Yeah.
I know that the guy did a recreation of it as an adult for their 25th anniversary.
Well, then shut up, dude. You're doing a
Yeah.
recreation of it, and now you're butthurt.
Yeah,
Now
like
you're trying to get money.
Yeah, it doesn't
now,
make any
granted,
sense.
from what I understand, he was clothed in the recreation. Let me see if I can find it here.
Oh well, then why did he even do it?
It's another ploy to get money, you know.
Yeah.
I'm emotionally disturbed from the baby
Yeah, he
picture.
did
Yeah,
this.
look.
Oh, dude, I see. He was naked.
He did this. No, he's
No,
wearing like
I
pants.
saw. Look at the one down at the bottom. Oh, that's the baby.
Where
Yeah.
That side angle I thought was.
You thought
that was
yeah,
him?
yeah. Yeah, come on, dude.
But yeah, he did a recreation of it as an adult. So I look at it. Oh no, I think it was this one right here. He did this one too. He's done it a handful of times,
How
from what I
many-
understand.
How many parties has he dropped that? Dude, you know that
Oh
album
man,
cover?
it's the
I'm
ultimate
the
pickup
one.
line.
Yeah, I'm the one on the album cover. Yeah. You know, he used that so many
I
times as a
know.
pickup line.
I
I
know.
would have
Can you blame
exploited
him?
that for
Can you,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole Sue crazy thing is just kind of annoying to me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
dumb.
people suing for whatever they think that they can figure out in their mind.
Yeah, like
it's dumb.
suing for damages. Like he's
Mhm.
damaged from that.
Yeah.
Not at all. 25 years later, dude, you're fine.
Yeah.
If
Like
anything,
I said,
it
if
probably
anything,
helped
it's
your
added
life.
value to your
Yes.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he actually was like, you know, sexually exploited by a group of people and it really was damaging to him, it's different than you did a photo shoot when you were an infant.
Yeah.
I mean, I guarantee you that I have some pictures of me as an infant where I was naked.
Same.
Oh, I always thought
I'm
it was
not
weird.
I'm not traumatized by that.
I
to
always
this
thought it was
day.
weird. It's a common for you to take for people to take pictures of their babies in the tub.
Mm.
I always thought it was weird.
Yeah,
But again, like you said, were you traumatized by it?
you're right.
Not
No,
at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
You went swimming for a day
Yeah.
and you had fun swimming. Like that's what
Mhm.
you don't even remember it, but I'm
Yeah.
sure that's what happened.
Yeah.
But he's seeking $150,000.
Oh, that's not that much. I would have thought it was millions.
I don't know what's left of the Nirvana dynasty.
So it's
Yeah, I
going
don't
to.
know. There's a lot.
uh,
I guarantee.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So it's going to the executor of Kurt's estate, which is Courtney Love,
Okay.
and then
You mean that was the one that was directly responsible? I mean,
Yeah, I know.
and then
I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, maybe you should sue her.
yeah.
who was the guy that played bass? Is it Chad? Chad? It's not Chad Channing.
He was
is it?
also the guy from Ferris Bueller's Day. No, I'm just joking.
Oh,
Doesn't he look like
oh,
that
really?
guy? He looks like
Who?
the Ferris Bueller's best friend.
Oh, really? I
Mm.
mean, kinda. I feel like that guy's got a big nose. He's kind of like Hispanic. Isn't the guy Hispanic that plays bass? Maybe I'm thinking
Man,
of somebody
don't
else.
give me the line, dude.
Maybe, dude. I don't know. We're getting a little off down the wrong trail here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nirvana bassist.
No, it's this guy.
Yeah. look
Okay,
at,
yeah, it does kind of look like
Look
him.
at him when he was younger.
Yeah. Look. Let's see what we got. Oh man, that
Dude,
is
that
him.
was Ferris Bueller's best friend.
Yeah.
So this makes me think of this in particular picture right here. Makes me think of Jim Carrey for some reason.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah, I see the mix.
See, I was thinking
yeah,
this guy.
You were thinking
Oh,
of
okay.
who is that? Dude?
It's the guy that plays guitar. He's the original guitarist for
Oh.
the Foo Fighters. For some reason, I thought he played bass for Nirvana. Obviously, I was
Mm.
wrong. So yeah, it's this other white guy.
Okay.
But yeah, apparently he's being sued too. So yeah, I mean, Dave Grohl's part of it. With as big as Dave Grohl is, I imagine he just throws money at a guy to take care of it for him.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he
Grohl's so
throws
massive.
$150,000 to an attorney to fight it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
just give that to the kid, settle out of court.
It-
150 is not that much.
It's not
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is for me, but for
for
them,
these guys. It's
I mean,
nothing.
usually lawyer fees are really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragging something like that out.
I agree.
So, can you believe that he's doing this? I go, yeah. People try to exploit rich and famous all the time.
Exactly.
Do I think it's worthy of doing or legitimate? No, not at all. He's just trying to get an extra dollar,
Yeah.
or he's either trying to get an extra dollar or B, just trying to be in tabloids.
I guarantee if he would have shot that reshoot butt naked, he could have got 150,000 for it. But he kept the shorts on. So that was his missed opportunity.
That was your missed opportunity.
Nowadays they're putting dudes on the cover of Playboy. That could have been the Playboy cover.
Oh my
No
gosh, I heard
way.
about this.
What?
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
didn't hear about it?
No.
It's like big in the news now.
Oh, I did not
They
hear
put a
about
guy
it.
on the cover of Playboy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is happening?
I mean, I've only heard of it, but I thought they did
Yeah, I've
a
only heard of it
version that
too.
was made for men. I mean that
Play Girl? I
yeah,
mean,
that
it
was
used to.
like
I don't.
Naked Men was Play Girl. That's what I thought.
It
wasn't
used
that?
to. I don't know if it's still
Yeah,
around.
it was a thing at one point. I think Hef would be rolling over in his grave right now.
Yeah.
Dude on the cover of Playboy.
I mean, that's why I'm like, I thought they did
The
a
hell's
version
going
for
on?
girls.
Well, the thing
Like-
is they're not saying it's for girls. They're saying like that if you're not okay with it, then there's something wrong with you. If you're a man and you
course.
don't want to see that, there's something wrong with you.
Of course they do.
So that's their goal. That's why they're not
Yeah.
just going for a play girl, play boy. It's the way that everybody thinks nowadays.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe again, it's
Hate
like
speech,
this
bro.
guy just trying to get into the tabloids,
Maybe.
Yeah.
trying to be on a headline. If you're on the headline, that's all.
Maybe.
That's
maybe it's some indoctrination is what I think. But
Mm.
it's
Mm.
indoctrination.
maybe.
I'm like Larry. I think that was his missed opportunity, man. Yeah, take the shorts off.
Take the shorts off, dude. 150
If you're gonna
G's.
redo
Somebody
it,
will pay
you
you.
can do
150 G's.
Yeah.
Somebody will pay you. They'll put the 150 G's at the end of the hook where he has to go swimming for it naked. Turns into some kind of creepy like
game show.
Yeah, creepy game show they put him through. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're listening, man, you did it all wrong. Go back and rewrite your.
Yeah, it's
your
not too
attempt.
late.
It's not too late,
I
bro.
think you do it for the 30th anniversary.
Back to Martin
Back
House.
to
Sorry,
Martin
I had to
House,
just
yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's just one
You
extreme.
had
to
you
the
had
other.
to have an opinion on it, and you had
Yeah.
to state it. Martin House did a really good job.
Oh
here.
yeah. You don't want to know the opinion on it. Go,
go check out Martin House.
check out Martin House. Check out
Yeah.
their cobblers.
So I
The
think they've
lactose.
done a few different cobblers.
They
not
have.
just blackberry.
We had one with at a smokers only. Remember?
Oh,
I remember I've seen
having
that can
an
before.
orange lactose.
It was
Like
the
an-
same can though, with the stripes and with
Yeah.
the lady holding the pie.
Was it a pie one? I remember having orange
Something
in it
like
for some
that.
reason.
And
but,
ironically
yeah.
enough,
For some reason, I wanted to think it was
blackberry-
orange and peanut butter.
Blackberry cobbler is one of my favorite dessert ever, and I actually rated that one my least favorite beer.
So
out of the-
real quick, difference between a cobbler and a pie.
Cobbler has. I was gonna say something about the crust.
Is it the bottom crust? Is
It's
that the
the
only
bo-
difference?
Yes.
Cobbler's usually got some kind of like thick gelatin substance on
Mhm.
top. What is
On
that?
top? What are you talking about? No, there's a crust on
It's
top.
like a bready. It's like a bready that gets like liquidy jelly.
Well, I was thinking like the
I don't
gelatin
know.
in the middle of the that keeps the cobbler stuff together.
What is
but
that?
I don't
So
know.
what it
I
is
think it's the
literally
crust,
you just
though.
get juices, like natural juices from
From the fruit,
from whatever fruit it is.
Yeah.
Add some sugar to the bowl,
and it creates that gelatin.
and it makes this like syrup.
syrup. Yeah,
It's like a syrup, and then when it
I love cobbler.
cools, it kind of hardens up a little bit.
So what's
So
the
that's
difference
really-
though?
I have no idea. That's why I
Oh,
was
between
legitimately
the-
asking. I'm assuming it's the bottom crust, but I,
I
don't
believe
know.
it is the
I
crust.
would assume it's
yeah.
that gelatin stuff.
I feel like you get that in, like a peach pie, peach cobbler versus peach pie.
What?
Mm,
I don't know.
Like
yeah.
I've never had apple cobbler, but apple pie versus apple cobbler, just
I always had peach cobbler.
yeah, peach cobbler is the main.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
we grew blackberries down the street from where I live, and I'd always get to go pick the blackberries and freeze them
Dude,
and
they're
get them
so
ready for the
good.
cobbler.
When you get them fresh,
Oh,
they're good.
man.
You gotta make sure they're not red because then they're kind
Yeah.
of tart. They're real tart when they're red.
Yeah, and the blacker,
Mhm.
what is it?
Like, yeah,
the darker the berry,
the darker the berry, the sweeter,
sweeter
the juice.
Yeah,
It's a real thing.
yeah,
Is that what they say?
That's
No,
what
it's the
they
older the
say.
berry, the sweeter the juice.
yeah.
I got some
true.
blackberries, but they just never grew. But I
You
bought
really?
them a couple years ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
really?
I think I
those
bought
suckers
them last
big.
year. We bought them last year. We bought 3. 2 of them died. One of them still alive, but it only produced like maybe 4 blackberries.
Oh, in your
Oh,
garden?
no.
This year it
Yeah.
came back, but it didn't produce any
I
blackberries.
think you have to
Ah,
grow like a
man.
bush.
It grows like a
Really?
bush. It's like a rose bush.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta grow
oh,
like a
yeah.
bush. Like my buddy had one in his front yard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
got by
I
the
just
fence.
don't have a good spot for it. The soil's not good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try a different approach next year,
Yeah.
but hopefully it comes back.
If you
next
do it,
year.
we gotta make some cobbler out of
You
it.
definitely
Maybe.
even make some beer, make some blackberry cobbler
I kind
beer.
of want just some cobbler.
some
but
cobbler.
yeah.
He's like, let's start out small, cobbler.
All right, deal.
But Martin House did a really good job. So if you're ever in the Fort Worth
Yeah.
area, check them out. Obviously, they're here in I mean, Grayson County. So
Yeah.
if you see them, check them out. They do a lot of sours.
Yeah,
this
I'm
this
not a
was
big
cool.
sour fan. I actually have heartburn as we speak.
Yeah.
I've been
it does it
dying
to
over
Larry
here,
every
guys.
time.
All right, so guys, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna go get
Absolutely.
Larry a Tums
Oh, yeah.
and get him good to go.
And
But
do some side by sides.
right.
Yes.
But make sure to listen or to follow us online at Instagram and Untappd at _Dudes&Brews.
Check us out.
But we're out of here. We've got new merchandise available, and this stuff is amazing. We've got a few awesome designs. We even have all new pint glasses and stickers. You know you want one of those glasses. I mean, you already drink a beer while watching the show anyway, so you might as well support the show and put your beer in one of our glasses. The link is in the description, so hit that link and pick up something from us today. Make sure that you use the code DUDES10 at checkout to receive 10% off your order. Again, that's DUDES, DUDES 10, the number 10, 10, at checkout to receive 10% off of your order. We appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Dudes and Brews. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform you're on, we're on there. We have a YouTube channel, Dudes and Brews. We would love if you could subscribe there as well. If you are subscribed and you want to help us out just a little more, unsubscribe and resubscribe again. It sounds funny and stupid and kind of obnoxious, all of the subscribing and resubscribing and stuff, but it helps within these little algorithms games for like climbing the charts, because again, we are organic and we are where we are because of you guys.
Yeah, we really do appreciate your support. Shout us out. We really do love it when you guys interact with us, when you add us, mention us, put us on your stories, tag us, all that fun stuff, all the stuff the kids are doing. We like grabbing that stuff and we put it up for you guys. So we appreciate you so much. Keep having fun, drinking them brews, hanging with them dudes. Tune in next week for another episode of Dudes and Brews.